Let's go see how much air we can get in this thing. I mean, I didn't say that. In a rally mode. So what would normally be a lift here, obviously this thing has no lift because it's lifted. It's got a button for the front lights. Did you ever see that video we did with HRE? It's my buddy's car. He's got a pretty crazy collection. Like paint to sample 9973 RS, super rare car, Zonda, Pagani. So this thing, he ordered it. It's like a $70,000 color changing paint job from Lamborghini, and then black painted fenders, which is also difficult to get. So we had us, the interior's all like a navy blue Alcantara with the bucket seats, just tons of detail everywhere. You can even see here, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but color matched start stop button cover, super cool. So what he had us do is we put carbon fiber vents here because they were plastic, it looked really ugly. So these are now carbon fiber. We continued the Alcantara all the way to the end. It used to be all plastic, and then we did a black Alcantara headliner. So this thing is just super, super dialed. A couple little paintings on the outside we did. We got rid of the ambers. This car is badass. Super badass. The only thing that sucks is you can't see out of your rear view mirror because you got a giant intake scoop there, but ain't no thing when you're on the dirt. Oh, these Teslas, dude. What's up with you Tesla people? It's a good time. Yep. You can see your face. So this thing is good to rock, so we're going to send it back up to the client. He's about an hour and a half away, so he doesn't actually come to the shop. No one really comes here, actually. Everything gets towed in and towed out. But this has my seal of approval, and it seems like yours as well.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, today we got a customer dropped off their 992 Turbo S for our upgraded blow-off valves. Let's check out the install, see the result. Make sure there's no weird noises, no rattles, nothing along those lines. It's just a beautiful, beautiful car. One of my personal favorites. It sounds fantastic. Why don't we take a listen? Hear that blow-off valve in action. Right on that release. Do a little bit right here too. There we go. Solid, yeah. So there's essentially how it works is that it's setting a little spacer between the diverter valve that allows that air to vent to the atmosphere. So instead of recirculating it back through the air induction system, it actually releases it straight to the atmosphere, allows for cool air to come in instead of recycled hot air, and kind of a bonus hypercar nuts is that it sounds pretty cool too. So not only does it have function, but it also has some form to it as well. So hear it in action.
Sounds so good.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So kind of a relatively small mod, but just a little bit kind of adding a little bit of fun, and it really creates that induction noise and that release once you're off throttle after building that boost. And it's oh, there we go, that was a really good one. Kind of puts a smile on the face and something a little more unexpected, so it's a fun one for sure.
Let's go take the bug and get some boba. Ah, we're getting boba. It's a nice day. This thing is so smooth. Almost feels like it rolls, but it's got 1,500 horsepower. And it sounds really cool. I will say the one thing that absolutely sucks about this car, and I've heard this from many other Chiron owners, is the sound system. You'd expect something of this caliber to have decent speakers, given that weight isn't, you know, the biggest priority. They can add a set of speakers or a small subwoofer to compensate, but they didn't, so it sounds like absolute trash. But it sounds... Woo! I can do that all day. There's no dash, there's no infotainment center, it's just air conditioning, which works really well. And then you got your controls here. Very simple car, and that's what's nice about it. It just gets the job done. Got carbon fiber everywhere, got some nice aluminum. You can't probably tell in video, but it's a dark navy finish on the inside and exposed blue carbon on the outside, so really nice spec. Four turbos, brother. What's cool is I haven't gotten up to speed yet, but we got the windows down now. When you get to a certain mile per hour, the windows actually go up to help with aerodynamics, so the car goes faster. Because obviously, as you know, the windows are down. There's a bunch of air going through the car, so it doesn't do as well for the aero. But I don't think we'll get up to that kind of speed on the route we're taking to get Boba. What a nice day out. It's too bad it doesn't have a removable roof. It never gets old. And that's all factory. We didn't touch this exhaust. We didn't touch any intakes, any kind of blow-off valve. It's all straight from Bugatti. Backup camera. Cool. We don't have any cup holders. Didn't think that one through. Ready to roll, brother. Gotta hydrate. Ooh, delicious. All right. Got what we needed. Gotta drive chill back because didn't think the whole cup holder thing through. but I'll be fine. Ah, it's like crack. There's really no exit anywhere. It's a trap. I forgot milk gives me the bubbles.
Milk was a bad choice.
It's an addiction. I'm all out. It's all ice. Ugh. That was fun. The time has come. We're gonna give a new look to my Carrera GT. Can't believe it's already been 2 years since I've had this thing. So what we're gonna do is remove the wrap. We had a Nazatech snow blue wrap on it before. I love this look. It's, you know, it's kind of like the Gulf blue color for Porsche. It did absolutely bonkers for us marketing wise. This car was all over. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Come to a point now where I want to remove it. I want to keep it as original as possible as far as paint goes, and then give a new look. We're going to change the wheels. I've got a surprise right over there. They just showed up. Underneath it is seal gray, which is actually kind of a rare color. I think they made, no, I don't know how many. I got to double check. Let me check before I, hold on. Seal gray, freaking AI. Okay, cool. There's only 64 units in Northern America that are this color. The rest of them are silver, black, yellow, red, and then paint to sample. So it's actually a rare color. There's less seal gray than there are silver and black. So I'm really excited to take the wrap off. We got some wheels from BBS. Very rare, very hard to find magnesium wheels that just showed up. So I'm gonna unbox those for you in a moment. And we're gonna keep the suspension on it. We're gonna keep it low. We're gonna keep it dialed. We're gonna go with a Meteor setup on the tires. Obviously, our signature titanium exhaust is still on it. The KW coilovers with the lift, the seat inserts, but with the wrapper moved and the new wheel, it's going to be a whole new look. So I'm really excited to get that done. All right, let's unbox these wheels. I've always wanted these wheels, but they're very difficult to find. The thing with BBS is you can't just call them and say, hey, I want these wheels. Once they stop making it, they stop making it. So there's only a handful of these magnesium wheels made for the Carrera GT, and I was able to source a set. And if you look online, there's only been, I think, 2 or 3 that I've had it that I can see. Oh wow. See, these are super light. Dude, they weigh nothing. I mean, they look cool, not in love as is. You know, I wouldn't run it just the way it is, but I think if we resize it, refinish it, get it to fit right, put some meaty tires on it, we'll get the look that I'm going for. So I'm going to go with white gold on the center to match my 997. So what we're going to do now is we're going to test fit it, make sure the brake's clear. I'm really nervous about that because I was told that there's a chance that these smaller faces won't clear the carbon ceramics on the Carrera GT. So if that doesn't work, we're going to have to swap out the brakes with steel brakes just to make this fit. So, which I'm willing to do because I've always wanted this car with these wheels.
Boden breaker.
One more left. All right, let's go home.